Good morning, everyone. Elaine Lowe and Alyssa Corum here, live at Investors Business Daily in Los Angeles. Today, we're taking a look at Embraer, HCA Healthcare, and Goldman Sachs. But first, let's check in on those indexes. We have all three selling off, though, off their session lows.
That's right. Good morning, everyone. We have the Dow leading the losses, down about 0.7% right now. The S&P 500 down 0.6%. The NASDAQ now down about 0.5%, as you mentioned, Elaine. All off of their intraday lows here, but we do have the major indexes undercutting key levels here. The Dow hitting its lowest level since early April, the S&P 500 and NASDAQ also hitting their lowest levels since earlier this year. And we were looking to see these indexes, namely the NASDAQ, if we could pull that chart, hold above its late November low. We do have that undercutting that level in intraday trade today. We'll have to see where we do close the session, but nonetheless, that was a key level to watch here. So we'll just have to see if we can continue to hold in this somewhat sideways action where we close today, or, you know, so we're running out of time for a Santa rally here.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to keep an eye on things to see if we will be headed lower from here.
All right, and then taking a look at a key sector that is sinking lower today, hospital stocks like HCA Healthcare and Tenet are lower after Friday's federal judge's ruling that the Affordable Care Act is unconstitutional. And we also see insurers like Centene trading lower today.
That's right. You mentioned Centene, it now gapping below its 200-day line, a long-term key support level. But we're going to take a look at HCA, a hospital stock. It too gapping down almost 5% right now in heavy volume here, now well off of its highs. So we'll have to see if it can hold above that long-term 200-day line, but you definitely don't want to be touching this here, as it could be uncertain from here where the stock will be headed. Right,
although still holding up for now with a relatively good RS rating.
That's right.
All right, so moving on to our next stock, that would be Embraer. Up after Boeing took a made a $4.2 billion deal for an 80% stake in a JV for its commercial flight unit. So yeah, that stock we're well up today.
That's right, up about 4%, heavy volume here as well, but looking at the action that we've seen lately, Embraer hitting some resistance at that 200-day line, which is trending above the 50-day line, so signaling that you know, it hasn't been performing as well lately, so we would like it to see it take out that 200-day line and even further see that 50-day line start to climb back above that 200-day line as the stock starts to repair a bit, but no clear buy point here right now.
Right, it looks like it hasn't come up for air above that 200-day line since June or July.
That's right.
Okay, and then lastly, let's take a look at Goldman Sachs, down after Malaysian authorities filed fraud charges against the major bank. So what's the action on Goldman Sachs today?
Yeah, well, Goldman hitting its lowest level in over 2 years here, almost 40% off of its all-time high. So this is just the latest in a long string of losses for Goldman, well off of its peak from this March. So again, you don't want to be touching this right here with the stock well off of its high. We don't recommend buying stocks that are quote-unquote on sale in a downtrend, because you don't know when that downtrend is going to break.
You don't want to catch a falling knife there.
Exactly. You want to be buying stocks that are trending higher and breaking out of proper base patterns. So we'll have to see. There are a few bright spots here. Our stock of the day is Broadcom, ticker ABGO. That one is holding near highs. So now's the time to be building that watch list and be at the ready for if and when we do see a change in those market conditions. Right,
and that's why you should be checking investors.com every day for more on all of those stocks. So, anything else? Let's see. Anything else? Any major points?
Well, you should all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very exciting. Later this week, we will get you more details, but we are doing an Ask Me Anything over on YouTube Live. It's exclusive to YouTube later this week, so make sure you are subscribed so that way you'll get those live notifications whenever we go live for that AMA. Now is a great time to ask Ken Shreve and myself all of your questions about market conditions and top stocks to watch.
Definitely. Make sure you're tuned into that. All right. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll catch you tomorrow.